How we doing, guys? Today we've got a really fun segment we're going to do today. This is my son Liam. He's just about to turn 3. And one thing that we've discovered at home in trying to get our kids to eat and eat good meals is we've really learned that through their engagement and interaction with the preparation of the meal really makes them kind of feel that they've got ownership in this meal, and it seems that they might eat more actually at the table. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to make a really nice meal today called beef stroganoff. But instead of beef, we're going to use pork because we like pork a lot more at home. But whatever ground meat you have works perfectly. So we're going to start off with Liam first. We're going to see what pasta Liam wants. Liam, what pasta do you want? We've got, you want bow tie? Or do you want macaroni? Which one? And we really like using a single little piece pasta because once they get eaten, it's a lot easier for them to eat. Which one would you like? This one or that one? You want bow ties? Yes. Okay. So now that he's picked his own pasta that he likes, he's already kind of feels like he's involved in the meal. We got to be careful, right? That's hot water, right? Say hot water. All right, so now our pasta's cooking. We're going to get our other pot going so we can go ahead and start the beef stroganoff. Now the beef stroganoff we're going to do is like your traditional cream of mushroom soup, but we're going to make our own so there's less preservatives, and of course you can control the flavor profile of it. We got a hot pot here. We got some oil. One thing that you got to make sure of when you're getting your kid involved in cooking is you got to make sure and be aware that they don't hurt themselves, because there are things in the kitchen that can be dangerous. Hot stoves, sharp knives, and all that kind of stuff. And I got some things that we can point out that'll really help with that. So we've got ground pork, and we've got bacon. So while I'm getting everything going, Liam, why don't you go ahead and start slicing some mushrooms. One thing that we do at home is we use a butter knife for him to train himself on. It still has an edge on it, so of course you have to be careful, but it's a good start. So Liam, you gonna cut some mushrooms? Here, you can do it, you're a big boy. So while you're doing that, Liam, I'm gonna come over here and get everything else going, okay? Good job. I'm going to add the veggies other than the mushrooms because Liam's chopping those up right now. And here, like I always say, what we're doing is we're got a really hot pot. We're going to render down the vegetables and get the fat out of the bacon, and then we're just going to start developing some flavor. We're going to add a touch of salt and pepper. Now, while this cooks and Liam is doing such a great job at chopping mushrooms, I'm going to come over here and add my milk and my chicken stock and let these liquids get hot, so when we go to add the roux in the hot main pot, the liquid's already hot, so it's not going to take that much time for it to come up. Just save us a little time. And of course these measurements will follow on the recipe on the website. Can I help do some? Say mushroom. Good job. All right, let's add those to the bowl. Add those to the bowl. Good job, man. All right, so we've got our ground pork cooking really nicely with our bell pepper, our onions. We're going to go ahead. You want me to add them or you want to do it? Here you go. Add our fresh mushrooms. We got fresh garlic. We got our butter. And then, Liam, you got the flour ready? You ready to roll here? So now we're going to let that cook a little bit. We're not so worried about making a really good dark roux. We're just going to make a blonde roux. So we just need the roux to get a little toasty and get that floury taste cooked out. But we don't want any color from that roux because we want to keep this nice and bright white. Now we're going to add our liquid. Yes, sir. You want to help me strain the pasta? No. You're okay? Hey, why don't you, what is this? Can you tell everybody what this is? Those green onions. We got nice chopped green onions. Show the camera. Look, show right there. So we got nice chopped green onions that we're going to finish with. Give it nice color and a nice little bright component right at the end. All right, so now that we're ready here, I'm gonna bring my pasta over. I got a strainer in the sink. We're gonna strain our pasta. Add our pasta to the mix. And what I like to do is I like to just blanch the pasta, not finish it when I'm boiling it. So as it comes, when I add it to the mix, all those flavors will finish cooking, or the liquid here will finish cooking the pasta. We're going to give it a little seasoning. And remember, if you don't have time to do it, use canned cream of mushroom soup. You absolutely can do that. I just do it because I like making it from scratch. I can control the amount of preservatives and additives and stuff. And it's just a lot more fresh and more of a home-cooked feel. But if you don't have time, your favorite cream of mushroom soup at whatever store will work just fine. A little more pepper. And then we're going to finish it with sour cream. And then we've got our green onions. It was a really good time. You can spend some quality time with your kids. Catch up with them after a long, fast-paced day. All right, now we're going to hit the plate. Remember how we played at home? So you can plate this however you want, but I like putting it in one big like casserole dish. Take it to the meal and just have a nice family meal. Good loaf of crunchy bread. Nice little side salad if you want. Classic beef stroganoff, but instead of beef, we used pork. Really good one-pot meal. And you know what we did here? We defined family meal with the kids helping out. Have a great day, guys.